way for the Raiders, and it's already feeling different. 13 Sports reporter Taylor Rocha and Nick Walters take us inside a lively 3-day minicamp.
Well, a 10-game losing streak and a 4-13 finish seemed like the distant past after an off-season program and a 3-day mandatory minicamp that had no shortage of optimism.
Right, and energy, Nick. Since day one of the Pete Carroll era, we've been hearing all about competition. We have new faces, familiar faces, but one thing about this team, they're going to compete.
Taylor, we've seen it all the last month. We've seen a head coach wrestling his player on the turf. We've seen an equipment manager rolling around in an inflatable ball. But the Raiders players themselves, they've seen enough to think that the future is bright in Las Vegas.
Right, everybody feels bought in. And Nick, I'm an optimist, but I think this team could go ahead and buck the trend. Just win, baby.
Oh, we learned a lot. It's been the whole purpose here is to figure them out, figure the guys out, you know, and it's a relationship that we're building on, that we need to know who we're teaching and how they operate and how they function and all that. So the whole time has been about information gathering.
Unmatched energy from what I've seen. Every day they come in ready to work. We come in, we have a good time, and we get work done. So it's been a lot of fun, and we're just getting started, but it's been really good so far.
The coaching tactics may have been unconventional at times, but the energy is undeniable, and the team is letting the good times roll.
This viral bubble moment to end camp is just another way this new look staff is trying to get the ball rolling.
These guys have really been accepting to a little bit of the craziness that we're all about. We expect them to be on every day.
Competing with guys like Max, it's only going to get me better, and I'm trying to help get him better. So, you know, when coaches see that, you know, I'm out there going against, you know, one of the best pass rushers in the league on a daily basis. You know, you have no choice but to show up.
With Geno Smith behind center, Ashton Genty toting the rock, Brock Bowers, and Jacoby Myers catching passes, there's a revived confidence in Chip Kelly's offense.
It starts with turning what was the NFL's worst rushing attack last season into one of the league's best.
Just trying to get the message to the young guys, and especially Deuce. You know, he's coming in and he's doing everything we ask him, and you know, I've been teaching him little nuggets here and there. When you have a guy that's a generational talent like Genty, right, he comes in and he's doing unbelievable things in the college level and breaking records and doing everything he can. You can see why he's a first-round draft pick. That just hypes me up even more to try to bring my presence and try to help him.
I love having multiple guys play. I'm not relying on one guy, you know. Raheem, I love having him. He's an experienced guy that's been a great speedster for years. Ashton looks every bit what we would hope he would look like.
Max Crosby is always flying around, and finally, it's looking contagious. An injection of energy evident on both sides of the ball, led by a man who turned 74 at the start of the season.
Besides installing Chip Kelly's offense and tweaking Patrick Graham's defense, the biggest takeaway from the offseason has been the culture shift.
Commitment that they're going to be all in, and then the coaches have to make sure we drive the energy, and so every time we go out in the field, they're expected to give everything they got. If I'm expecting that, then I got to do that too. I challenged every one of them to be in the best shape of their life. If they want to make the most of this opportunity, they need to go about it with that thought. And so they've all got plans and how they're going to get that done, and we'll see what happens when we return.
Now, Taylor, I know it's the most optimistic time of year for all 32 NFL teams, but right now the vibes are immaculate in Las Vegas. Only time will tell if that translates to wins this fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nick, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Now it's summer break for the NFL. We're going to have to wait until July training camp to get another look at this team. But the Pete Carroll era is off to a great start.
I certainly cannot wait for September 7th when Las Vegas kicks off their season at the New England Patriots, facing off against their former head coach, Josh McDaniels. But for now, reporting for Raiders HQ, I'm Nick Walters.
Taylor Rocha, Channel 13 Sports.